Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Mimi, aka the Pleiadians here, and this is one of your daily collective messages. Like and subscribe if you get anything out of this. Thank you so very much to those of you who do like, subscribe, and comment. It is always and forever going to be loved and appreciated. God, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, cosmic guides, ooh, all beings of the highest and purest white light only, the best interest of me and the collective at heart. You are always and forever welcome into my readings, okay? Please give my wonderful, fabulous, and amazing Pisceans here family the best and most accurate information for them at this time, okay? So this is a Pleiadian reading, okay? Welcome to any new subscribers. Welcome back to my beautiful subscribers who are already here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you guys, really and truly. Every single little thing you do to support the channel is loved and appreciated, okay? And it always will be. So how are you seeing their energy, beautiful Pleiadians, okay? We got triumph, okay? So you're in a beautiful and triumphant energy, okay? And it's what you deserve after all this heartache and loss that you've gone through of the past, okay? You really have chosen wisely. Okay, choose wisely, victory and success. Okay, you really have chosen wisely, and you've made these choices all the way to this victory and success. So don't doubt your victory and success. Okay, at all with movement, choices, and decisions. You made all the right movements, all the right choices, and all the right decisions to get you to this place of triumph. Okay. So don't doubt yourself and don't doubt the power that you're standing in at this time because it really truly is beautiful. Okay. Do 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 do. Come on, baby. That's right here. Oh no, it ain't. Hold on. Oh, it's major arcana. That's what it is. So it says the power of your soul is pushing and nudging you steadily forward. Whether you're setting new goals, developing ideas, or planning a journey, it's essential that it's carefully thought out. When you tap into your inner guidance and balance, when you tap into your inner guidance and balance it with self control, hard work, and perseverance, it's likely to manifest a triumphant outcome. And that's exactly what you've been doing, okay? Working on your self control or your self mastery, really putting in the hard work in this real world to match that spiritual work that you put in and continuing to persevere no matter who or what has been trying to hold back your creative energies, really in tune with your inner earth, okay? Really tapped into that earth energy. You're a master at grounding things at this point, okay? And you're causing like this huge reaction in like the spiritual system, like in the universe, okay? You've been rebirthed by light, and you're in this energy of renewal. I said Booth, okay? That makes me think about Agent Booth on that one show where she works at the Smithsonian, it's Bones, that's the show, and she can like learn everything about that person's life or learn everything about the crime that was committed based on the condition of their bones, okay? So that's kind of giving me the energy of you. I'm hearing I said, I'm sorry, mama. I never meant to hurt you. I never meant to make you cry. But tonight I'm cleaning out my closet. So I feel like you really examined each and every single one of those like skeletons or old situations or past hurts, and loss that you have experienced over your life. You've examined those things and you've really pulled the lessons from what those skeletons or bones in your closet was really teaching you, and it's got you in this very confident place, okay? Your solar plexus, your heart chakra, and your sacral chakra are all being highlighted here. You're going through some sort of beautiful transcendence, okay? You're constantly rising up in this energy of ascension, okay? And it's gorgeous. It says It's time for you to be single minded and focus on the end goal. Visualize the successful results as if it were happening right now. When you've achieved what you set out to do, your ability to meet other life challenges will significantly increase, okay? It says when you try to move forward without balance, direction, or guidance, it's easy to slip off your intended path and be drawn away from your desired goal. So, balance, balance, balance is so important to you and your beautiful, triumphant future that you have, you know? Like, stay focused, have that tunnel vision for the vision that spirit has given you, that the for the life path that they have blessed you with, you know, that God has blessed you with. Like, really visualize the success because it's already happened for you in the divine realm. You just have to really, like, you're just grounding the thing, you know, and it's like it comes into your reality a little bit at a time. It doesn't just bam hit all at once. It's more of a gradual energy of growth that comes into your life over time, okay? So just be very aware of that. You know, we do always talk about like these big lump sums of money and all of these different amazing things, but first you experience that gradual growth where you learn, you know, more responsibility. You learn to get better at effortlessly grounding these things and to have that confidence in yourself and in your creative energies before spirit hits you with the boom. But I'm hearing, here comes the boom, here comes the boom, okay, here comes the boom. So just continue to stay steadfast and don't let anything distract you from your true path or what it is you're really meant to be doing or focusing on. You know, it ain't always about the drama, or it ain't always about other people, and who got time to focus on that shit all the time, you know? Nobody. So it says now is not the time to let go or allow the liver. Jeez. It says now is not the time to let go or allow the river of life to pull you in its current, as you can so easily lose control. Grab your oars, grip them tightly, and steer carefully toward your highest aim or destination. The Triumph card reminds you that you don't have to be alone with all of life's ups and downs and the challenges that face you. This is a time to tap into the powerful knowledge of others as well as use the inner resources that are within you, okay? And in the traditional tarot deck, this is the chariot card, okay? So this beautiful positive movement forward that is divinely guided is what's going on in your life and in your energy that the Pleiadians really want you to know. So like, don't doubt yourself and don't worry. I know I say that every reading, but I mean, those are really important. Don't doubt yourself and don't worry, you know, because you can't have a positive, you know, you can't have this positive, triumphant future with a kind of negative mindset. So it's just very important that you kind of like keep it all together and see the love and beauty in everything and everyone, so that you can go ahead and continue to boss up the way that you've been doing, so that you can continue to release this old karma and to just pull your limits and lessons from these things that you've been through, which is allowing your true essence and personality of you to shine through, you know? So what are you guys helping them with, okay? We got throat, the temple of truth, okay? It says throat chakra, authenticity, and self-expression. So they're helping you to express yourself a little bit better, a little bit more clear now that you're like learning these different parts of yourself. We got halls of a mentee initiation right here when I part the deck, which talks about secrets being revealed, treasures being uncovered, and initiations, okay? So they're helping you with a solar plexus initiation with this balance of your willpower and this higher ability to be able to manifest and pull whatever it is that you need whenever you need it right out of the ethers, you know? Mm. So it says the throat chakra. I don't know if I want to read that. It says the throat chakra is found between the collarbones and is the energetic center that governs everything to do with truth, communication, and self-expression. So the Pleiadians are helping you with everything to do with that, you know. anything that has to do with your truth, the true nature of you, or the true nature of your soul, or uncovering these different things and applying them in this life. They're really helping to pull that out of you, out of every little cell, out of every little piece of DNA. They showed me like a blood cell, okay? Like you're pulling this beautiful truth and communication and self-expression right from within you, from each little blood platelet in your body. It says whenever we have to speak up, raise our voice, or even just get our emotions out, it is activated. We'll often feel when this space is clogged up energetically, or when it needs to open, because we'll feel a lump in our throat or even our heart. This card transports us to the temple of truth, the inner energetic gateway that supports our truest form of its expression. The image shows that this is a bright, airy, open space with flowing water. This represents the emotions that run through us. Emotions are powerful messengers, and if we don't attend to what needs to come out or through us, they build up, and before we know it, we're overwhelmed by them. So also they're helping you to not have that happen. Like teaching you, encouraging you to express yourself a lot more in a lot of different situations, and also tweaking and changing the way you express said truth or whatever. Maybe in the past, maybe you have a very strong personality or a very strong essence about you. And I think in the past, when you used to like express yourself, or when you would finally say how you felt or whatever, you would hurt a lot of people's feelings because you would hold these things in so much. And the Pleiadians have been really helping you to express yourself a lot more, so that you don't have that time where you just blow up. I seen 1131. Okay. um so the message says, when you are brought to this space, you are being reminded of the importance of your identity and your self expression in this lifetime. Acknowledging who you are, who you have been, and who you are becoming is so important for the unfoldment of your path. There's an old story that the truth hurts. This gateway reminds you that, in fact, the truth heals. Your truth is your truth, and it's important for you to honor it with every facet of your being. This isn't the first incarnation in which you have felt the importance of honesty and authenticity, but it may be the first in which you have had full freedom of expression, okay? It says this gateway coming to you today is a message that there is something buried deep within you that you haven't expressed, and this is causing energetic blockages on your ever unfolding path. It is a time to love yourself enough to honor the feelings that are rising up in you, for they are divine guidance that will bring you into greater alignment. I feel like you could have suppressed your truth for a very long time, hid your interest and the things that you wanted to do with your life. You could have feared judgment a lot. You could feel very shy or feel like you have stage fright or something, because it's like you expressing your truth is one of the biggest lessons that you're meant to learn in this life. But you have already been triumphant with that. Okay, that's what I was saying. Yeah, spirit communication. I feel like spirit's been communicating with you a lot. Okay, like I said, the Pleiadians, your angel guides, your ancestors, all working with you on this beautiful throat chakra. You could ask Archangel Gabriel to work with you on your throat chakra. He's a beautiful angel of communication. Okay, he will help you to clear yourself, clear your throat chakra of any blockages or anything in your subconscious that may be telling you, it's not okay for you to express yourself due to like past life situations and things like that. It's all about us giving ourselves that love and kind of patting ourselves on the back and telling ourselves it's okay. It's okay for our hearts to be lifted up. Okay, this says lifting up the heart. It's okay for our hearts to be lifted up and lit up, and for us to express ourselves and our spiritual insight with the world. No one's going to punish you or stop you or anything like that. And so, like I said, this is what the Pleiadians are really helping you with. Okay, what else? So we got second house with resources and values, and also we got the seventh house with love and partnership. Okay, so I feel like you learning to express yourself a lot more will bring a lot of this triumph energy to you a lot faster when it comes to your resources, like really expressing your values and the truth of you, of your soul, what you want and what you don't want, what you're willing to accept and what you won't accept. I feel like that's such a very powerful thing for you. And when you use your throat chakra to communicate with spirit, it will have a much more powerful effect. If you do some shadow work surrounding your throat chakra, maybe even thinking about like your communications that you had with certain lovers and friends in the past, or even certain family members, like what kind of truth do you feel you've been suppressing for these people, or to make them feel better about who you are, or what kind of light it is that you have to carry, like don't feel like you have to hold these things in, because at the end of the day, if they love you, they still gonna love your ass, okay? And you're so lovable and beautiful. Yeah, and you're meant to have this beautiful new life. I feel like you have so many different goals and so much you want to accomplish in this lifetime, and you're receiving so much beautiful divine, cosmic support with these different things that you want to accomplish and create. So don't be afraid to express them no matter what. Don't be afraid to let that inspiration take over your entire body, and see how things really do change, or express yourself very clearly and calmly in certain moments, and don't get so, snappy or upset with certain people. And that you're going to see that things go a lot smoother for you, okay? You are very beautiful minded, okay? Like I feel like you choose balance in all of these situations, like it said, like the card said, you have these times, maybe that's just past energy or whatever, where you would let things just get bottled up and get bottled up and get bottled up, and then you would just explode in like a conflict type of situation with your lovers or your friends, or whatever. So now that you've healed that, it's very important that you express yourself on a regular basis. I feel like you don't have any bad intentions or anything, you don't wish negative on people, but you definitely have the tendency to like hold back on like telling the truth in certain situations, because you don't want to hurt people's feelings or whatever. Not to say you just lie, but you would rather say nothing than to like hurt other people. And sometimes, if in order to support or inspire someone, you have to tell them some shit that they don't necessarily want to hear in that moment, in order to lift their heart up too, and get them to that place where they're understanding spirit communication a lot more, and that it could come from anywhere, because a lot of times whatever it is that you are saying is something that people need to hear you say, and they might not approve of it at first, but they can really feel it in hindsight when you walk away, or when they see that thing to be true. I feel like you really bring a lot of change and new beginnings to other people, and that's why you have this triumphant success happening in your life, But if you hold yourself back, or you fear communicating with other people because there might be conflict or there might be an issue, then you're kind of like suppressing your own throat chakra. And everybody in these situations should be able to express themselves clearly with no worries. This is really truly where your strength lies. And also the champion of wands came. So it's giving me the energy of a lot quicker, passionate movement forward, passionate movement forward in a much quicker way, because you're constantly speaking your truth. And as the star, you know that you're not speaking any empty truth, or any truth that holds negative intention behind it. I feel like you could be surrounded by quite a few people who can't really handle the truth, like you could be surrounded by some people who are kind of sensitive, but they put on this front like they're very strong and they can handle the truth and everything that you say, but really they can't, with the seven of swords, okay? Sneaky people around, okay? Sneaky people who are suppressing their own truth. So also people could be projecting this energy like, they want you to shut up, like literally doing shut up spells, or trying to stop you from doing whatever it is that you're meant to do in this life, just because they don't feel triumphant or like they're able to express themselves. But at the end of the day, that's not really your problem, and it shouldn't stop you from expressing yourself or living your dream out loud, or allowing your heart to be lifted up by the divine, just because people are being very sneaky in order to conceal their own feelings or their own truth. Yeah, we got temperance. Stay very balanced at this time and just express yourself, like I said, as calm, cool, and collected as you can. And either people are going to take it in a good way or they're going to take it in a bad way. And you can sit there and try to explain to them and try to bring them some clarity on what it is that you mean to say, because, I feel like that's a compassionate way of communicating. But at the end of the day, like, if people have underhanded ways of thinking, or if their intentions just aren't the best, they don't have the ears to hear your true communication anyway. They don't have the values that it takes to respect your truth anyway. So you just have to, like, know when to hold them and when to fold them, okay? Period. What's the strength and the champion of wands? We got primal, okay? It's like your strength that you carried into this life. It is like so primal, like it's built right into your blood cells, like I was saying before. It says there is no way around but through the very truth that lives within you, okay? And that's how you get through any and all situations, by just being honest and having these clear intentions and tapping deeper into your emotions and allowing your truth to be the thing that fertilizes certain situations and allow that thing to grow. And sometimes, we got sacrifice, okay? Sometimes, you have to sacrifice certain energies, or to, like, it's like sometimes you have to use that energy that it would take you to file that thought or that situation away. And sometimes you have to sacrifice that in order to build that energy and keep that energy for yourself, to continue to manifest this triumphant success and to manifest things that you really truly do want, is what they're getting at, okay? We got the sun god right here. So more of that solar plexus type of energy. It says, come all, come now, expand into the skies and into the shadows below. So it's like you're a tree, just like on this card right here. And I know this card is a little dark because it's like bleeding from her body part, but it bleeds down like she's the tree, right? There's these balanced energies on both either sides of her. This moon, or like, okay, so there's a chakra that's referred to as the mini moon that Archangel Metatron works with, okay, or a mini sun is sometimes what it's called also, okay? Your etheric chakra. I can't think. Oh, your soul star chakra, okay, known as your mini sun, okay. When you tap into that energy, you become like a tree where you're grounded in the earth and your roots are also reaching high into the sky, you know what I mean, or into the etheric realm, okay, where a lot of people see heaven being at. So, like, don't be afraid to expand in both ways, to stay very rooted and grounded, but don't limit yourself, or make put a cap on how much you're allowed to grow. There is so much room for you to grow over and over again, and the more you express your truth, the more you fertilize your life or the ground, in order for you to remain firmly planted and to grow and expand in a way that many people, I think, don't expect you to grow and expand. Okay, what else? Oh, I am hungry, okay? It says maybe you literally can even. It says, think you can't, slow your eye roll, step back and give it another think. Guess what? Chances are you probably can even, with a way better attitude and some love in your heart. Today, if you catch yourself feeling like basic bitching out on someone, take a deep breath, call on all your hood rat angels. It says, call on all your hood rat angels and remember that you and all beings are tiny specks of the divine, and surprise yourself with how you literally just evened. It's like, you don't have to, like, you can speak your truth without having certain situations go left, and I think that's something they're really working very strongly with you on. I think before, when you were really like figuring out your throat chakra and like unblocking it and getting it going, like, you could have been running into a lot of situations where the communication in that situation just went wrong, like I said before, with lovers, friends, family members, like, people didn't really understand you just yet. Like, you weren't very clear about what you wanted or where you wanted to go in life, and now you have that clarity. So don't allow anybody to like suppress it, because you work very hard to get your throat chakra to this place where it's working so beautifully. It says quit dimming your light for shitty it says quit dimming your light for people with shitty ass mindsets, okay? It says you've got that dream, huh? That thing you think you maybe could do, but maybe it's too big, maybe too much of a long shot. Maybe you'll look stupid trying to do it. Do it, seriously. Think about lying on your deathbed saying, I never went for it because I was afraid was Susan would talk about me. It says, Susan talk shit about you anyway. Go do you, then do you bigger, you know? Make sure you don't dim your light or suppress your truth in any way for anyone that is around you. And this is going to help you to manifest the fuck out of your dreams. Make sure you keep tapping in and doing this prayer and making very clear with your divine guides how you see your triumphant success coming into your life, and they will always give you whatever it is that you need, as long as you can keep things very calm, very centered, very even, and keep that communication very clear, not only with the people in your life, but when it does come to you communicating with spirit, because you're very powerful when it does come to you communicating with spirit. Okay, your prayer is very powerful, and you're manifesting exactly what it is that you need. But it's very important that you don't involve yourself with whack shit, and forgive the fuck out of any and everyone that you may go through things with, you know, and just communicate as clearly as you can in those situations, and know that there can't be no static or no drama, right? Because I communicated clearly and compassionately exactly what it is that I wanted to do and what I was about to do and how I was about to move. And then I moved accordingly. Anybody that gets mad, it's like, you know, oh well, kind of, you know, I really heard tough titty, but same thing, you know, it's a big oh well. We got past life, present power, the many spiritual faces of you, okay? And then we got divine sunchild. It says blessings of the sun falcon, okay? So you are this beautiful and amazing divine sunchild, and you're calling in a lot of this powerful energy from your past lives and past situations that have to do with communication, okay? It says when the soul is growing in service to humanity, in service to the great feminine and her call that all blessings be healed and free, it gathers internal resources to assist on the path. These resources include powers and gifts from other lifetimes you are currently integrating. Okay, my bad. These resources include powers and gifts from other lifetimes, period. You are currently integrating past life abilities, and you are guided by the oracle of past life present power to be open to shifting internally and in your experience of your own levels of power and spiritual abilities. Okay, it says talents, abilities, and powers wish to be restored to you now from past incarnations. This will help your path. You will often be able to recognize this because you will feel some instant fascination or deep interest for a culture, philosophy, heritage, or even place on earth or beyond, which is deeply compelling. This is your intuitive recognition that a part of your soul connected with this passionate interest is being drawn into integration. Geez, at such times, there can be emotions, feelings, and even phobias or fears that temporarily arise. You may even find your taste for food and clothing and your sleep or other habits change quickly and noticeably for a time. These can all be signs that a past life energy is being integrated. Once it is digested into your current incarnation, you will feel more like yourself again, but in an expanded and more whole way. You will just feel like you are more of yourself, more stable, more full, and more at home in your own being. It is a lovely state of being to enjoy, which makes any ups and downs in the integration process more bearable, but also it makes communicating with others a lot more bearable, and you feel a lot more confidence when it does come to shining your beautiful star power and dealing with people who have like shitty mindsets, you know. It says this oracle brings specific guidance that some of these past gifts from other incarnations are associated with ancient Egypt and civilizations connected with ancient Egypt, earthly and beyond, including some star civilizations such as Sirius and the Pleiades. It says, look for the symbols, books, crystals, or colors that interest you and pay attention to your dreams. If it is helpful to be conscious of any issues around the past life skills returning to you now, you will become aware of them so that they can be acknowledged, accepted, and released. Okay? It says, often when integration is occurring, people who have been connected to you in such lifetimes become a more prominent part of your life. It is possible that they will remain thus, or that as the integration happens and you continue to grow, some of those relationships will fall away as you have completed the karmic healing and integration of the energies associated with that past life, distill the golden gift, and are ready to move on. This may take weeks, months, or in some cases, years. Okay. So the Pleiadians are teaching you to, my bad, the Pleiadians are helping you to facilitate the process with more efficiency. Okay. It says, but you must trust in your timing for such matters as your own soul is guiding the process and knows exactly what it is doing. Okay. So a lot of times they're saying we have this doubt, you know, when it comes to our path and our triumphant success and when it comes to expressing ourselves, but really your soul is a master at this communication. You communicate like a spirit, like an angel, like a divine being. Okay. So always make sure that you remind yourself of that, and that will enable your soul to express much more of its authenticity the way that you're called to do, you know. It says, to enable this soul awakening to occur, purification and time to assimilate the healing is recommended. You can accomplish this through rest, time in nature, prayer that your power be exercised with love and mercy, and a willingness to be guided by the divine mother, Lady Isis, who loves you unconditionally. Use the prayer of past life present power below, and or do a healing ritual whenever you intuitively feel that it's needed, you know. And that could be anything. That could be Reiki, that could be you, just like it said, laying down, getting rest, doing whatever it is that makes you feel good, taking the time to laugh, to have a little fun. Everybody's healing ritual, or everything that you do to make yourself feel better, to bring yourself back to this beautiful sunchild type of energy, is perfect for you, because your soul knows exactly what it is that you need when you need it, you know. It says we need to be open to reframing our idea of ourselves as more spiritually connected, more powerful, and more responsible for our light on this earth. That can be my bad. That can be confronting at times, okay? We often have to let go of any fear or disappointment we suffered in the relevant past life before the gift can be restored to us in a useful way this lifetime. You can rest assured that anything you need to know in order to heal will come to your awareness. You may or may not see the whole picture, and if you do not, then it isn't necessary for healing. We are always given more than enough to be able to heal. It is just a matter of being attentive and aware of what is happening right before us in our lives, and realizing that if we follow any pain, we will find what needs healing. Then the gift hidden within the pain can be released. The oracle of past life present power indicates that the gift found in our healing will be past life talents and abilities, as with all spiritual instruction contained in this oracle as a whole. The Lady Isis will watch over you and assist with the process once you ask her in unconditional love. Okay. So this Past the prayer of past life present power says, I call back to me through unconditional love and grace the past life energy that fills this situation and place. Let my past and present life ability help me reach my highest destiny. I call for clarity, insight, and peace as a place of empowerment I now reach. Okay. So I'm going to say it again. I call back to me through unconditional love and grace the past life energy that fills this situation and place. Let my past and present life ability help me reach my highest destiny. I call for clarity, insight, and peace, a place of empowerment I now reach. Okay. So you can write that down or whatever. That can be one of your affirmations or whatever it is that you want to do with it. Or you can just, simply sit down, find some meditative space and freestyle however it is you want to call in your help or your energy from your past lives. It really is all up to you and the way that you do it. I like my meditations and exercises to be kind of fun sometimes. I have a very like cartoonish animated way of manifesting, okay? So it's very cutesy, but spirit tells me that it really does work. It is as a child is what I'm hearing. It is a childlike imagination, and it's like whatever works for you, okay? However way you choose to utilize your information and express your truth and pull back your power in order to get to this place of triumph is up to you, as long as it is, in a I heard in accordance with the universal laws, and that it's not bringing harm to anyone. As long as you stay beautiful minded and you have the right intentions behind whatever it is that you're trying to do or whatever you're trying to call to you, you'll always be successful in calling in that energy or that experience into your life. So with that, I'm done. I hope you guys have a happy, fabulous, wonderful, and amazing day, that you got something that you needed out of this, and I will see you later, my love. Bye.